The difference between me and the difference between me and the difference between me and I guess like people who are active, within like their industries, whatever industry I guess, is that industry work is now. You know what I'm saying? Industry work is like, get this done. Like end of this, like get this done. And that's industry work. I'm not my mind is not, at that point of get this done now. My mind is at the point of, like I just want to make sure that I have like, like four limbs, like two arms with like, like five fingers each, and like 2 feet with like five toes each. I guess, excuse me, like 8 fingers collectively and like two thumbs and um, like my toes and everything like that. Like I'm worried more so about just like in entirety, like everything, because like I've I've lived through many failures, socially, economically, etc. I'm also like clearly like unprofitable, so as a needy person, like I'm just begging, like people can say no. Like it's okay. Like there's gonna be a solution, like it's just I tried, like it's the 21st century. And I also just want to be like, like I don't even have kids. I'm not growing like up with kids. And there's going to be a point in time where like I'm gonna be at a point where I could be like, all right, yeah, like relationship, and if it's weird, then all right, like not even adopt, but like I'll just associate. Not like, oh yeah, like I'm just gonna be that old guy or whatever, blah blah blah, but like I'll just do what I can, then. So it's like with that being said, it's like no matter what happens, like worse yet as a father, like I don't want to be a stepdad. I don't want to be anything. I want to be a principal, like really. Like I just want to be a principal. I want to be a capital, really. And as weird as that sounds, it's like nobody really cares, like they just use that kind of individual, but I'm the Jesus character, like I know I'm gonna be crucified. It's just like moving along, like what are we gonna do? It's like imagine like low key just like reading the script and then like being in the movie. It's like, all right, cool. What time are we all going to sit down in the theater and watch this premiere? I want to watch the premiere, and in the meantime, while I pick my nose, like that premiere, what is it gonna be like? Like is somebody gonna throw like their glass of wine at my at my suit or whatever? Like what is gonna really happen? You know, I just I guess I'm just worrying too much. I'm just thinking, like subjectively versus objectively, and maybe like working objectively, in like completing, tasks. I can achieve like these goals, in short term, and then be like Mr. Retrospect after like long term, like success. So maybe that's what I need to do, because I have a friend that's who would basically like tell me something like that, and he'd be like, oh well, I mean just make goals, and he looks at me, like you're a fucking idiot, but he's like just make just make goals and call it a day. So I wish I were him. But guess what? I'm not.